Greetings, good people. Welcome back to Champions Network. What is happening in Botswana? Duma Boko Inauguration. We are seeing this happening here. We're seeing several heads of states are invited, and prominent political figures have been invited to attend the inauguration of Duma Boko as the new president of Botswana, which is happening right now today, Friday, November the 8th, 2024. And some of the notable attendees, confirmed attendees, we're seeing the president of Zambia there, Hichilema. And we also see President Nangolo Mumba of Namibia. Now, the president of Zambia his visit to Botswana is going to be a short visit. He is expected to quickly return. Why is he going to make a quick return from Botswana? We're going to talk about that right about now. Let's continue with the confirmed attendees. We see Deputy President of South Africa, Deputy President Paul Mashatile, and of course Zimbabwe's President Emmerson Mnangagwa. Other invited guests are Nelson Chamisa of Zimbabwe. There was no way Duma Boko could not invite President Emmerson Mnangagwa. Even though they may not have friendship, they do not have enmity. What they do is for our nations, and should there be need for relationships and diplomacy, it is all for the people of the respective nations. Then we see President Emmerson Mnangagwa is sitting next to the president of Botswana, of course, the outgoing president Mogwesi Masisi. Remember, ZANU-PF pledged allegiance to the party which Masisi belongs to. That is the losing party. Anyways, in spite of the loss, we see President Emmerson Mnangagwa sitting next to him. Right? This should serve as a clear message to revolutionary parties that even if they go out of power, we will not victimize them. We will not forget the journey we have traveled up to right here where we are. They shouldn't expect to see a new political party confiscating everything they have. We will always be operating under let bygones be bygones. Gone are the days of non-civilized behavior where we victimize people just because they are no longer in power. We don't do that.
Bone ba le bantinyana ba ile gore ba setse ba go ile kwa parlamente ya bolosome le bobedi me go godimo ga mo go na le parlamente a masha a parlamente ya nako eno a botle ka palo ba le 61 ba ba thopile mo ditlhopong tsa setšhaba.
All right, we will see President Emmerson Mnangagwa there in 1 minute, almost 1 minute.
Me matlo tse ja no go mbela kwa gompela a libile go tseneng a libile one khorogo ya ga tautona Duma Boko.
That is President Emmerson Mnangagwa next to Duma Boko there.
La Botswana me go ngwe ke go tsaka mothala ba dumedi go nepa me go batho ba tsile ka dipalo tse di go godimo a bobega di kgang le jone bo tsile ka dipalo tse di go godimo tota go ta go nna bone ba supi ba tiragalo ya tse le
Then next to Duma Boko, Mogwesi Masisi, we see there's a woman there, there's a lady there. It's highly likely it's the wife of the former president of Botswana there. Then we see Zambias Hichilema next there. I hope at this time President Mnangagwa and Zambias Hichilema will have a conversation. I pray that does happen. But from the way these guys are, it doesn't seem to be happening. Hence why I pray that it happens. that should happen. And also the leaders there, they should talk about what is happening in Mozambique. Let us not forget the people of Mozambique at a time like this. That is the scenes we're seeing there in the nation of Botswana, as we are witnessing the inauguration of the Botswana president Duma Boko, now in office there. Then we see him make a speech.
Growing big, but could he grow up? This question heavily is not mine to answer. I leave it to the village and to the world. I stand before you to celebrate the very foundation of the Republic: community, love, respect, Ubuntu. I stand before you to
He's talking about it takes a community to bring up a child. Remember the 1995 movie in Zimbabwe, Everyone's Child, where we had the songs like Ndiwa Tamari, those things like that. It takes a community to raise a child. That is what he's talking about there. Talking about we as a people, our ethics and our conduct, how it would shape him as a Duma Boko. Anyways, we will do upload this entire speech on its own independently. Now, to finalize this video, why is President Hakainde Hichilema returning to Zimbabwe immediately after this ceremony? President Hakainde Hichilema of Zambia is expected to return to his country immediately after attending the inauguration ceremony of Duma Boko as the new president of Botswana for a few key reasons. Number one, brief visit. The primary purpose of the President Hakainde Hichilema's trip to Botswana is specifically to attend the inauguration ceremony. As this is relatively a short event, there may not be need for an extra stay, and this applies to every president there. Diplomatic courtesy. After attending the inauguration, allows President Hichilema to show support and solidarity for the democratic process of Botswana. His presence demonstrates Zambia's commitment to regional cooperation and democratic values. Now, this is to be stated explicitly following the fact that we see the president of Botswana, Zambia, Hakainde Hichilema, not attending SADC summit that happened in Zimbabwe. So, the news of his visit to Botswana being brief had to be public, and that alone is a positive move to show that he has no personal vendetta against anybody. So those who should understand would understand it. Then domestic responsibilities are, as the head of the state, President Hichilema likely has pressing matters to attend to back in Zambia. Returning promptly allows him to resume his duties and address the ongoing national issues, and also returning promptly creates a balance with him not attending the SADC summit there. And then efficiency. A quick return minimizes time spent away from Zambia, which means that he is up to be working and up for business. We're talking of the president of Zambia here, Hakainde Hichilema. And again, regional representation. By attending the ceremony and promptly returning, President Hichilema fulfills his role in representing Zambia at this international regional event while maintaining his focus on domestic affairs. We see the president of South Africa absent there, but he is represented by the vice president. A vice president and a president, they are all the office and the president. To those who went to school, at least to the level of grade 1, know this: number 1 and number 2. Yes, in number 1.